Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot. That's too many. For whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're using a new oracle deck. This is the Gateway of Light Activation by Kyle Gray, I think his name is. You just about see the box where I'm sitting. So we're going to pull a couple of cards out of here, jump in with the tarot, and see what your message is for today. These are general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone every day. Please only pull from it. There's so many cards, are so new that they're all stuck together still. Yeah, so please only pull what resonates with you from the reading. So, if we have a message for the collective, please. Right, okay. There's no, like, sheen on these cards. They're very matte. And I can feel them sticking together, so we'll pull one like this. Okay, we have Heart of Source. Oh, wow. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. Bottom of the deck, wow. The Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Oh, we had such a deep reading last time that I pulled cards, and it was from the African Goddess Rising deck. And when I turned these cards over, all I got was like this Holy Grail being the Ace of Cups. And then we've got the Heart of Source here. So I feel that this is a light activation deck. So I feel as though there is activation to your heart chakra, an inner discovery, maybe of, as it says there, you finding sacredness within yourself, within your feminine energy we were talking about a couple of days ago, or whenever it was uploaded. You are what you seek. So if you're seeking love externally, then you are the love that you're seeking outside of yourself. And I feel that this is an acceptance of that. Unconditional acceptance. That's it. You are what you seek. Can we have some messages, please? I feel really congested, so I'm just going to apologise straight up if I sound awful. I won't know until I'm editing these videos. But I feel like I'm really speaking inside my head today. So we'll see what messages want to come through with me being all blocked up. Right, any messages for the collective? Page of Voices in the reverse. Let me just check this deck. Nope, it's not all in the reversed. Any male messages, please? Page of Voices, why is this here? Page of Voices is the Page of Wands. Right, any more? High Priestess, feminine energy. I love this. Right, okay. Any more messages, please, Spirit? Five of Materials on its side. Right, okay, show me the Page of Swords, Page of Voices. Show me the Page of Voices, please, Spirit. Five of Cups, fucking hell. Show me the High Priestess. Eight of Wands. Right, show me the Five of Materials. Wow, there we go. Strength and the Queen of Cups. Wow. Right, okay, let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Oh, the Muse of Materials. Right, now, I don't know if muses are knights. They have to be. Or are they kings? Oh, I'm going to have to get the damn booklet out. One sec. Right, no, the muses are actually kings. And I should know that because this is the Muse Tarot. So, the Muse of Inspiration or the Muse of Materials is the King of Pentacles. Right, okay. So, I just feel like with this Page of Voices in the reverse, there's a worry, there's a fear here. And it may be, like I say, in this acceptance of unconditional acceptance in relation to your heart, who you are, a discovery that you make. Because it feels like with this Five of Cups, which is like focused on the past, it's lamenting on negative or low vibrational emotional energy, a feeling of regret or sadness or sorrow. It almost feels like there's a worry with this unconditional acceptance, like, well, who am I if I take off these glasses? Here we go. Who am I if I take off these glasses, which is just to me a perspective, a way of seeing yourself, what you tell yourself about yourself? Who am I without the sadness? Who am I without things not working out right for me? So I feel as though there is a huge inner discovery that's happening, and you're maybe beginning to see yourself in a way that you've never either allowed yourself to see yourself before, allowed yourself to communicate with yourself, speak about yourself internally. Because the Page of Voices is air energy. So it's our thoughts, what's going on in our mind, how we're communicating with ourselves here. Page of Swords in the reversed. Like I said, it is just a worrier, worries a lot, to the point of like stagnation. And it may be that these old feelings or this focusing on the past or things that haven't worked out right for you emotionally, we've got all of this water energy up here, in the past may have served in an indirect way to kind of protect you from really taking a risk. We had all the cards that came out the other reading, like the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lover's card. Because of some sort of heartbreak, it felt as though you were reluctant to move towards a new relationship. But if you take these glasses off and you see yourself for who you truly are, which is the High fucking Priestess, and it's so funny because the High Priestess doesn't actually use her physical eyes. She uses her third eye to see. So this perspective that you have of yourself is incorrect anyway. You're only looking at like your earthly vessel, your earthly body. Are you taking into consideration the spiritual essence of who you are? That's what I mean. There's an unconditional acceptance here in a discovery. So you may be discovering, like I say, the true fullness of who you are. High Priestess is ruled by the moon, and we had so many references to the moon in yesterday's goddess reading it came out as. But the High Priestess is card number 2. It's about your spiritual connection. Oh my God, if I can get this off the table. It's about your spiritual connection. It's the light and the dark, the polarities of who you are. You're not just what you can see when you look in the mirror. There's a huge part of you. In fact, I would say the bigger or the biggest part of you is completely non-physical. So if you're only limited by the physical expression of your energy, then you're going to be in this state of worry or focusing on the things of the past, because there isn't this full acceptance of who you are. And as it says there, you are what you seek. So all of you on this channel, you're seeking truth, you're seeking evolution, you're seeking growth, you're seeking connection to the fullness of who you are. But this High Priestess, like I say, it's an inner knowing. It's things that are hidden. And I feel like in this instance, it's things that may have even been hidden from you, that you've hidden from you, if that makes any sense. Things that you've hidden from yourself that I feel are coming up to the surface here, or that you are pushing through, moving beyond, breaking past. Because then we got the Eight of Wands underneath the High Priestess. And look how it looks like she's, this deck, I don't use it often because it's so symbolic. Everything moves. It actually gives me a headache to read from this deck sometimes, because it doesn't really matter what the definition of the cards mean. I get so much from the imagery. But I feel that there's like a pushing through time here. Pushing through these limitations, and we've got like I don't know if you can see it, but there's 4 versions of this woman, and each one is getting more clear into focus. And that's what I mean. She's taking these glasses off, and it almost is like, well, I'm actually beginning to see myself for who I truly am now. You're not this faded out, washed out version of who you thought you were. You're pushing through some sort of time, space continuum for you to actually see the fullness of who you truly are. Like I said, so what you've hidden from yourself, or what has been hidden from you in terms of who you are, is coming to the surface. It's being made known to you. You have an inner knowing. Very well could be through your psychic development, your intuition, your feminine energy, because like I say, the high priestess, if I can get my words out, is divine feminine energy. She sees beyond the veil. Women have that inner knowing. So there's something that is being made very clear to you now. Then we got the 5 of Pentacles. It came out on its side. And this is generally the card of lack. Not having enough. So again, like I say, who are you without the sadness? Who are you without the isolation? Who are you without that feeling of, you know, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, bah, bah, bah. Who are you without that? And I think these may be questions that you're asking, oh my God, yourself. You're going on some sort of inner discovery. And who the fuck you are is this Strength card and the Queen of Cups. So you're a lot stronger than who you perceived yourself to be. You have more access to ancient knowledge and guidance and wisdom. I feel as though you are, what's the word, being elevated in terms of maybe, like I say, the information that's coming into you is allowing you to see yourself from this higher perspective. I feel as though with this unconditional acceptance, you're facing your demons, you're facing the old perspective that you had of yourself that kept you in this feeling of sadness, because that's not who you really are. You're stronger than that. You've tamed something, or you're in the process of taming something. And like I was saying with this pushing through, it's like you're allowing yourself to be this strength. Yeah, both of these cards are 8. You're pushing through and you're allowing yourself to show up as this strength energy. It's kind of giving me the same vibes that the other readings have been in terms of that feminine energy. Feminine energy is strong. It isn't weak. It isn't helpless. It's not powerless. But when you get that shift in perspective, because then you push through all those different versions of you, and there's going to be more. It's like there's 4 that are lined up here. There could be 20 more in front of this figure here. So it's not like you make a breakthrough and then that is it. There is no more growth. There is no more evolution. But you've got to push through enough of it to not allow yourself to go back and see yourself any less than, like I say, who you are right now. We've got this Queen of Cups, and this is giving me the same energy as the High Priestess here. The Queen of Cups is very empathetic, very sensitive, creative, strong feelings. And there's like a submerging in the water. So I just feel that there is a maturing of your emotional perspective. There's an acceptance of your feelings, how you feel. There's love for yourself that you are now expressing through your strength. I just feel like a real spiritual connection that's happening here. But like I was saying about the strength in this too, there's a dependability that you have when you accept yourself unconditionally, when you find sacredness within yourself and understand that what you've been seeking outside of yourself is everything that you already are. That's when we get into this muse energy. And then we've got the Ace of Materials. Yeah, exactly that. It actually goes this way. the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Your ability to take, a seed, plant that seed in the fertile soil of your own mind, your own heart, your own soul, and develop it and grow it. Excuse me. Develop it and grow it. This is grounded, practical, successful, hard-working energy. We had the Queen of Pentacles in yesterday's reading. So you've now stepped up another level and you're at the King of Pentacles, dependable, ambitious. It's the boss, responsible, a provider. And it's so funny because we had that dichotomy of the patriarchy and what I suppose the definition of a man is and how that informed what a man's perspective of what a woman should be. And I think that you are being a muse. You are being an inspiration, whether it's to the masculine energies in your life. Because it's like, I don't know, I've got a new deck. And let me find it. There's one particular card. I've not used this one yet, but I have had like a walk through and like a look through. And one of the cards in particular stood out so much to me that I really feel like I need it. So here we go. To show you what I mean. But this is the seed. As I was saying with this Ace of Pentacles, you are the seed. And you plant yourself in the soil. This materials energy is earth energy. You plant yourself in the earth and you are what grows. You are what buds. You are what sustains or creates or generates new life. Exactly as it says there, you are what you seek. So you've got to grow into, you've got to develop, you've got to be this seed that shoots out. This is so, even I'm listening to myself like, you're talking like, whatever. But you know what I mean. You can see very clearly from the visual. And then the King of Pentacles, look at all of the flowers in her hair and on her dress and in the landscape behind her. You are what you seek. I mean, you start off as this little seedling, but with your acceptance of who you are or your ability to push through, and that could even be pushing through the soil here. That's got to be the hardest part of a seed's life, is that initial breakthrough that it has to sort of go through, but you're strong enough to go through that. Right, I'm going to start wrapping this up. These readings get well spacey from this deck. So this activation of light, because that's what this deck is. I feel as though there is an activation in terms of the unconditional love that you have for self, finding sacredness within yourself, who you are. There's an inner discovery, like I said, of all that's been going on inside of you that you've maybe not allowed yourself to see. Yeah, and everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. This perfection is your root chakra, your feeling of safety, security, survival. Again, it's sort of linked back to masculine energy. So if you need to put up boundaries in your life while you're going through this process, you're sort of doing this inner work, you're taking off these glasses or perception and perspective of who they said you were, who you said you were. Yeah, because even in this, I'm seeing two faces. She looks like Wonder Woman. I don't know if it is, but I'm just seeing the headband. And then inside, there may be like an inner critic, an inner perfectionist. And that's what I feel as though you need to sort of detach from. And we've got have faith. Yeah, growth at the bottom. You've got the Empress energy here, being guided, having faith in the journey, in the process. There's a spiritual awakening that's happening. And like I say, you're growing, you're developing. And we spoke about that seed pushing through the soil. We've got these roots down here. I just feel as though you're I don't know how to say it, but you're putting new roots into the soil, which are going to allow for your continued evolution, your continued growth. And it's bringing back some sort of balance. Maybe people, like I say, outside of you that aren't particularly happy, as you're coming into harmony and balance with yourself, but that's a them problem, not a you problem. So don't internalize that. Right, let's get an angel answer and wrap this up. Oh, these readings. It's going to be the last one I do for today. Right, any more messages for the collective, or any advice and guidance, should I say? Any advice and guidance for the collective, please, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Right. Any advice and guidance for the collective? Big happy changes. Reconsider. Big happy changes. Yeah, that's what I feel as though you're growing into. I'm not sure what we are meant to be reconsidering here. Why does the collective need to reconsider? Communicate clearly. Yes. Well, the reconsider has something to do with something that you were going to say no to. You're being asked to reconsider and say yes, and communicate your desire for whatever big happy changes you're wanting in your life to manifest. Be clear in your mind. As I was saying here, get rid of any worry. Communicate to yourself, communicate to anybody outside of you. But reconsider. So whatever you were considering saying no to, it's time for you to change that to a yes, because you do want it. You are strong enough for it. Quest. Yeah, there's an internal quest that you're going on here for the flipping Holy Grail. And it gets to the source, the heart of who you are. And don't be fearful of going on this quest. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you. This has been 3 really spacey readings, all about the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. I really feel as though you can get something from the last 3 readings. Anyway, take care, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.